First of all, you probably just don't like your dad, and you're eventually going to find out why that's very stupid. If you think hardly anyone cares about how you actually feel, and they only talk to you when they want to ask you for something that they need, imagine actually being a dad. They don't even have to ask, you're just supposed to do it. Think about it, when last do you think someone asked your dad how he slept? And when last do you think he gave a real response? Probably when he was your age. And it's because that's when last how he felt actually mattered to someone, not just how quickly he could help them. And I think that's part of why having a wife is really important. At a certain age, little to no one is actually going to care about you, at least expressively. You might have some really tight friend group, but they don't live with you. And even if they do live in the house, no one inside your house is going to care about you the way your wife will, unless you're cheating. She's going to be around the most, but the difference is she actually wants to be around the most. At some point, even your children are going to grow up and feel like now there's mountains for them to climb. And it's not that they don't want to talk to you, it's just that they want to grow up and live life the way they believe you did by yourself and make you proud. But that's only some children though, others do actually want to get wasted, so I understand why you're skeptical, that's just that. And also, Dad, since you've decided to watch, I'm just saying now, this is not a direct message in any way, shape or form. I know you already know, so I don't even have to say much. All I'm trying to say is, no one is going to be able to care like your wife would. Especially growing children, because they start to feel like the way they should show care isn't really by, just spending time and attention and saying I love you. They actually want to make something out of the opportunities you gave them. It's low-key a trap because real care is actually that time and attention, but there's a mix between both. You can't just have someone that's saying, oh, I love you, Dad. This is amazing. I just love the fact that you've done all this, but the guy has no job, no money, no friend. But basically, you get what I'm saying. I think that's all I'm saying to your dad now, so we're having a conversation again. One thing I can tell you is that beefing your parents is never worth it, bro. Imagine intentionally not using the access to information and experiences of someone who is most likely more than twice your age and actually cares about you. Someone who isn't going to ask you for money for the advice. The payments that your dad receives for giving you advice is just you being able to support yourself, you being happy. That's what actually fulfills him. He doesn't need any money, bro. That's what he's working for, your bank, not his. Yet you don't consider taking his advice because you don't see him making $2 billion a month as a day trader and doing social media marketing on Instagram Reels. Those are the people that you're listening to instead. You're claiming you're only listening to people you want to be like, but you're disregarding the fact that that includes people who aren't frauds. By the way, I'm not saying they're all frauds, I'm just saying some of them make the money that they say they make by teaching you how to make the money before actually trying to make the money how they're teaching you to make the money. So if your dad does do that on Instagram Reels, then that's just peak, I guess. I mean, yes, he has family and friends as well, but at that age, every conversation you have is either a plan for success or you and the person reflecting on a failed plan for success. You can't send memes to your guys anymore. Now you're just sending Facebook links to your children about success. At a certain age, you're just losing $50 a day magically. It's just because you're still alive, you're just losing money. That's why you have to make it back. And even on the days you don't actually lose money, you didn't spend any money, you're still just losing money because of all the things that you're keeping up. The reason it's so difficult to relate to them is because they're just a different breed of male. That's low-key kind of gay, I don't even lie. They don't have the same feelings. I feel like our dads have been soldiers for a time. They don't relate to this what do you want to do when you grow up, because they grew up in a time where there weren't feelings, flares, self-love and transformers. There was just responsibilities, just things you had to get done, just thoughts of you and me. And it's probably why they got kids much faster than we planned to. We, as their children, our mere existence was their passion. That's why they worked at it in any way they could. Being lawyers, doctors, engineers, drivers, friars. The reasoning behind the job was you, not them. Just deeper for a second. Their passion was us. Ever since they were young, it was us. That sounds so freaking cinematic. Like, I'm just not that one. Like, cry, bro. At such a young age, they attach their happiness to their seed. At such a young age, they attach their happiness to. At such a young age, they attach their happiness to the success of their family, the continuity of their generation, not them. Not what they were naturally drawn to or anything like that, any of those cringe horrible things. But right now, us young people are passionate about the next season dropping. The next season of thirst traps and occasional fight scenes, also known as anime. I mean, that isn't all of us, but what are we passionate about? It seems very, very selfish compared to them. Being YouTubers, TikTokers, Playboy carties. Like, none of these things sound like the end of a sentence that starts with, yeah, my dad does. I mean, unless your dad is Chris from First Man, you're just kind of finished. Imagine finding out that your dad makes his money by throwing it back on TikTok, and that's how you funded 5 years of your further education. You're just finished as a human. You're just Our dads grew up in a time where depression was actually the Great Depression. That was supposed to be like a hard line, but it was just cringe. It was calm though. They didn't have depression the way we do now. And trust me, it's not because they had access to safe spaces where they could cry about life and level up being a victim. No, they were just actually happy. Because happiness is consistent work. And that's what they did. That's why they're still alive. How many times have we young people considered not still being alive? This could be some wholesome video for my dad to watch, but no. Not because it isn't wholesome for dads, but because he probably just won't watch it. He's too busy making sure my life is on track. And also, I sound whitewashed, so I don't even think I want him to watch it. But yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to call this video yet. I have some ideas in my head. Right now, as I was speaking, I just thought of something like why your dad doesn't understand your depression or something like that. Something like that. It's weird because the audience, like the target audience for this video is dads and the sons. So it's weird. But yeah, bro, I'm just glad I'm back making videos. I really pray this camera is set to record. If not, man, I might actually just be sad, bro. But yeah, I'll just re-record it if not. But yeah, more videos coming. I'm about to do that thing. What do you call it, bro? You know, the thing where it's like, dear future me. I've been panicking, overthinking how to do it, but there's no way to do it. You just talk to your future self. But when you're too afraid of failure, because judging off of past experiences, you just stop uploading for like 2 months. It's kind of scary, bro, because you're going to go. I remember when my PFP, was it my PFP? My YouTube banner was 100,000 subs by 2025. Bro. Okay. That could still happen, though. But yeah, you know, I changed that. Damn, I just remembered the outro. Get busy, bro. At some point, even your children are going to grow up. Yo, bro, what's up, bro? I'm recording the video right now. I'll call you back. I'm like at the end of the video, so I'll call you. Okay, buddy. That guy's gay. I don't know if you guys heard what he said, but that guy's gay.